Everyone in this world, including me, has to retire from work someday. We can't keep on working and giving our best forever. And who said you were one of those respected people who are giving their best? Well, thanks for the appreciation, but this is not about me. It's about our investigator Casey from the Mindseed team on YouTube. The investigation you're about to watch next was the main reason why he may have had to take a decision as seriously as he did. First of all, the investigation takes place in a house with a rich history. Not rich as in financially, but rich as in paranormally, which isn't even a word. They say, and don't ask me who said that, I guess it was the current owners. They said that an affair led to the passing of a lady in this location, where they found her body in the lake right beside the house. How dark. And it gets even darker once you find out that this investigation alone led to Casey taking a temporarily decision to stop investigating abandoned haunted places, at least ever since this video, which was made months ago. He hasn't been involved in any paranormal investigations. This one was so intense for him, he called it a day for real. But what happened? I guess it's time for you to know before you find out yourself. I was the one who stole that suitcase, but I had no other choice. When it comes to Casey, the investigation began as they entered the house, and all of a sudden they noticed that the back door, or maybe it was the front door, was left open, even though they made sure it was shut. The situation escalated as the activity began to reveal itself more and more, just like women's outfit evolution in the past 100 years. Cockroaches appearing out of nowhere, glass breaking, books falling, chairs sliding, and when they went outside, the doors were shaking like crazy. It all concluded at the end when they decided to use the Ouija board right by the lake as a head popped up from under the water, sending Colton and Casey running. And that was the straw that broke the camel's back.
Dude, this place is giving me anxiety. Hold on.
You got it too, right? Like, it's a heavy feeling here. More than any of the other spots we've really been.
Yeah, no. I mean, honestly, I don't know if it's like, whew.
That was like a house. There was like
Yeah.
evil happening there, you know? Oh, bro. Come on, dude.
What?
We noticed that the back door of the property was wide open. And when I say wide open, I mean the slider leading to the back door that leads to the lake was just wide open. The sliders are both wide open, and the back door of the house is just sitting like this.
Dude, I'm not stoked because, like, what could have slithered and crawled in here, though?
Well, first of all, bugs, yeah, but I'm just saying, like, why is this open, bro? Is there something you would like to tell us or the owners of this house? Wherever your presence is, you can talk to us. Scan? What does that mean?
Maybe scan the house?
Maybe.
Yeah.
What is it actually asking us to scan right now? Oh, something broke and the chair just moved.
Oh my God.
That chair just moved right there.
I just heard a boom noise.
It sounded like it was from outside, but it was like boom, like bass heavy.
I didn't hear anything.
You didn't?
No.
Is this the woman that was found in the lake?
I'm telling you right now, I'm over it, dude.
Let's leave, dude.
Yeah, let's get on, man.
Yeah. Tell me you heard that.
What's
Tell me you
that?
heard that.
Dude, sounds like somebody did a cannonball.
There's no way.
Is there more than one of you here?
Can you give us an initial? Can you give us your name? Can you give us anything?
I could see what clearly looked like to me. I mean, crystal clear. The top of like a woman's head peeking at us out of the water.
Can't blame the man for taking the decision to retire after what he had to witness. Put yourself in his position. You hear the stories about the woman's body, and then a human head all of a sudden pops up in the lake in the middle of the night.
Oh, sh! Oh, sh! Oh, sh!
I have never liked basements before, and I will never appreciate them. In fact, I would never want to move to a house that has a basement because, for some reason, I don't feel comfortable being there. And you want to blame me for that? These movies and TV shows made basements look as if they were the main empire of Satan. And what further adds to its eerie reputation are the evidences that people have been documenting for years of unexplained, terrifying stuff taking place in their own house basements. We have an old man in the next video, and don't worry about his health. He is not old enough to have a heart attack from a paranormal activity. He was chilling on his couch when he heard what he described as footsteps coming from the basement. So the investigator inside of him was awakened, and he had to see what was up. He was doomed to find out the truth on that day. Does the truth involve anything related to his wife? Why are you so skeptical? No, his wife was not part of this story. He had to find a different kind of truth. As he walks down the street, as he walks down the stairs of the basement, I wonder if it is even a basement. That area looked brighter, much more colorful than the main house itself. But since there are dolls in there, it can't be safe. He tried to find anything suspicious, but he fell short, until his little daughter spooked him from behind. This video doesn't sound like it belongs on its list so far, until the end. He took a final look back before the ball jumped from its place.
Oh my! What are you doing there? Who are you?
I got you good.
Oh yes, you did. Oh, you got my heart good.
Genuinely, if he had just shut the door and gone back, he may have been living a better life after that little investigation he conducted, but his decision to look back ruined it all. Now he has to consider moving out. No matter who it is that gifted you the thing that you desire so much, if it breaks loose, you have to get rid of it. I know I'm speaking as if I had made my point clear earlier. It almost feels as if I had cut a part of this introduction, but I will explain. Let me put you in an imaginary scenario, okay? You're a kid, and if you in fact are a kid right now, then please leave this video. It's not for you, and I'm not always responsible for some of the things that come out of my mouth. Back to my point, if you were a kid and your mom had given you a gift regardless of what it was, she was on the verge of passing away, and that's the last thing she has given you. A time goes by and weird things start to occur. Weird like what? Little Timmy asks. Like, let's say you began hearing strange noises. You feel like there is someone living with you in the house. Someone could be hiding. Before you call the police, remember, you're still in my imaginary scenario. None of this is real. You're just under a genjutsu. All the activity has begun ever since you received that gift from your mother. Upon investigating, you find out that it was the source of all the sinister evil living within the house. Now a question might come up. What kind of mother would do that to her son? Well, most likely, she had no bad intentions, but who knows where she got that gift from? You see, the next sequence features a man who had a similar story, and his mom gave him a doll toy before she passed away. He described the gift as sentimental. He finally decided to get rid of it after he had enough. One night, he was woken to the sounds of a crying baby. He is sure that he never did the forbidden, and maybe to this day, he is still a virgin. Where are these sounds coming from then if he never had a son secretly? Upon investigating, it turned out that the doll was capable of not only crying and screaming but also smiling and moving its mouth and body. He threw it in the trash, but it shook the whole basket, opened its lid, and walked back inside to the house.
So I've had this doll, Garwin, since I was 4 years old. It was a bereavement gift I received when my mom died, and it holds a lot of sentimental value. But I had to get rid of it. The past few nights I've been waking up to what sounds like a little boy crying in my basement. Upon investigating, I always find the doll propped up in completely different places. I decided to set up a camera overnight to see what's moving it, and this is what I captured.
Mama.
So this app, WeContact, claims to use AI to connect to the spirit realm and let you talk to ghosts. I am obviously skeptical, but I'm curious. So I thought I'd use it, give it a shot, and record myself. So let's see how this works. Is there a spirit here with me?
Yes, there is a spirit here with you.
Okay. What's your name?
You know my name.
I know your name. Alright, have we met before?
Why are you acting like this? Are you feeling okay?
I'm feeling fine. Are you feeling okay?
I'm a little cold, and everything is dark in here. Why do you have the lights out?
It's actually daytime in my house.
I've been calling you all day, baby, and you've been ignoring me. If something's wrong, say so. Let's talk about this. It's making me very angry.
Listen, Garwin. I don't want you here anymore. I'm afraid of you. I hear you calling for your mother. Well, she's not here. And I don't know where she is. So I'm going to bring you outside. And I don't want you coming back. And I want you to stay out there. Or find somewhere else to go. Otherwise, I'm going to have to resort to some more extreme measures.
Mama.
I have never seen a more mischievous, disrespectful doll in my life. Such an evil presence and a negative aura. In all seriousness, I might be bought into dolls causing paranormal activities, but in this one, he took it a bit too far. You don't need many signs in order to leave a place, or at least so you won't step any further inside. Like, if you walk into a place that is already full of obstacles and feels like a maze on your way in, and upon making your way inside, you find the skeleton of a fresh bird hanging, and the police have already tried to make it harder for anyone to get inside, why would you have the urge to go in there? Well, these rules can't be understood by the team of Ghost Theory, the one stubborn duo who never backed up. They decided to investigate this old abandoned house, and as they just stepped in and encountered the skeleton of the bird I mentioned, they sensed an eerie feeling. Something was off about the place. As if it wasn't obvious earlier, let's proceed. They began hearing weird sounds, like clicking sounds, and feeling as if people around them were trying to approach them, maybe from the outside. Their EMF detectors caught some signals. Maybe there are ghosts in the house, but whenever they heard a sound, it was getting louder. One of them thought he saw a shadow figure, but his eyes forgot to record it, so we can't see it later when they send the files from their brains through to the computer. How are you expecting me to believe there was a shadow figure standing right behind that door? Anyway, heavy thuds and knocks, as I mentioned, were captured. At the end, they decided to pack up their stuff and leave, as they felt like someone was with them, hiding. On their way out, footsteps were loud and clear from above and were timed perfectly, but nevertheless, they didn't go upstairs.
Oh, man. Oh. Ugh. Wow.
So when we entered the house through the kitchen into the corridor, there was a bit of a sinister feel. The house was like a maze, and it did feel like there wasn't an easy way out. The front door was barred as well, so the only way out was that window that we came in on.
I swear I just saw a shadow then.
Really?
Yeah. Hello? What was that? Must have just been the door. That's locked.
That's the door back into where the pigeons are. And we're here visiting this beautiful property to talk to you.
What?
There's a...
What was that? Can you make a noise in a room? Sake, I was just pointing there as well. What was that?
You go first, because if you die, I know it's not a good idea.
I was just pointing in that as well. That's so annoying.
I've got you. Don't worry.
Yeah, I know, but you're on that.
I don't know if I was. I was quite back here.
I do have another camera if we want to do another locked off out there.
Can you hear us?
There's a click in this room.
Where is it? In the hallway. By the bell.
Because I can't hear anyone now.
It's Jobs, isn't it?
Don't you think? It's gone from like we were really getting somewhere and something was really happening there, and then it's sort of the connection got cut. I don't know. Just how it feels.
No, I know what you mean.
It's like-
Do you hear that?
Knocking. The fireworks.
In the grounds.
Yeah.
I wouldn't dare go up to the second floor if I were to be with them. I'm not crazy enough to put myself at such a risk. If it isn't a ghost, it could be a criminal.
What was that? What was that? What was that?
The next video might not be scary, nor does it go under the category of ghost videos, but it's something to look at as it belongs under the mysterious, eerie things found by people inside their houses. This is a lame excuse for having a video that seems out of place, but I do that from time to time where I put a clip that may not seem very relevant. Long story short, I will get into it. A couple from Michigan, Haley and Bailey Gilmartin. I'm sorry, the couple are Haley and Trevor Gilmartin. They discovered a hidden tunnel beneath their home near Lake Huron. The tunnel is believed to have been used for smuggling alcohol across the US-Canada border during the Prohibition era. Basically, it was used to export and import items illegally. It's likely a secret tunnel. Wait, it's actually a tunnel. How amazingly stupid. The couple stumbled upon this area as they were about to renovate their 1970s style lounge after they removed the old jacuzzi. It took them so long to find out what was hidden under their home. They have lived in this place for a long time, long enough to have kids and see them graduate from college. Heck, I have discovered that the apartment where I used to live was in a building that was built above ground, where people were buried. Now I wonder why it was a haunted apartment. Back to the couple. As they found out about this discovery, they decided to dig deeper and investigate every corner.
Hey guys, this is Trevor. I am the one that went down into the hole. I am alive. I did not get sick. And I want to react to some of the comments from the previous video, as well as show you guys some new footage that we got and what we're doing. We did test the water before I swam in it, and the results came out clean. Anne tried pumping out the water for 8 hours, but the level never changed, so we know that it's being supplied by the river. Our next goal is to try to tear down this wooden wall and see if we can see anything behind it. Also, when we first bought the house, we actually got an article from 1979 that was written by someone locally about how the house was a water pumping station and it was transferred into a house. So with the newfound attention, we actually had a local newspaper that reached out to us and wanted to do an article on us. They actually ended up reaching out and finding the original author from the 1979 newspaper, which he can recall people saying this house was used to smuggle alcohol into the United States during Prohibition. This is some footage of the structure that's in the river. It seems possible that people could have fit through this opening to gain access to that room that's under our house.
Even people nearby have reported similar things, as they also found secret tunnels under their homes and passages leading to secret rooms. All these people really never thought of looking back at the history of their venues. You should always look back in time, wherever you live, and check the history of the territory. You never know. Maybe there are dungeons buried under the house. Maybe there are missing people among those who haven't subscribed or watched the next video on screen yet.